Hey everyone! Sorry. What a charming, interesting start here. I thought I would show you something that I have been working on, and I'll first show you the show. Heavy Bubble and what is it? 1241 Carpenter Street is where they have their like gallery space. Heavy Bubble is who I have my art website through, but they also have shows at the headquarters, and this is in Philadelphia. And every year they have a show that's called RiTUAL, and here is the website, the page. Anybody can submit. And it's like $15. It's a hanging fee. How come you're not? It's like $5 per piece to hang, and as long as it's decent artwork. It's an open call, and it says, well, here, I'll let you read it. It says this is an open call. Let's bring this over here. Open call, submit early, submit more than one, not just for artists, calling for poets, writers, and designers. And what you do is you take an 11 by 17 piece of paper and you fold it in a way that you end up making an 8-page book like this. And the reason why they do it this way, and it shows you on the back of this sheet of paper, but I gotta send these in soon. The reason why they have it the same size sheet of paper for everyone is so that it's an equal showing. So when you send them in, the little books are just like in plastic baggies on the wall, and people can take them out and look at them, and then they can buy them, and you can charge. What does it say? You can charge. You can have them for free if you just want to do artwork and give it away for free, or else you can charge like $20.75 or $150, and there's no commission. I sold last year. Was it last year or the year before? I sold a cyanotype little book, and it's kind of a fun thing to do. I actually started it earlier than I did like the first time I did it. I can't remember exactly, but I'll show you what I made. So I took the little cyanotypes I made on Goyu, and I printed up like one of my, I messed around in Photoshop to get it so that I could print this on the sheet of paper I was going to use to mount the rest of these. So this is, I've used this in, let's see, this art piece right there. So I took her out and I messed around with it, and then I just had her watering. To me that's a ritual, watering all the flowers in the garden, and there's the little stream of water behind each one of these little mini pieces here, just like that. And then I just had the water in the back, and yeah, so that's that one. And then I experimented by taking a single sheet of the Goyu paper and arranging a bunch of my images that I've taken with this camera, the Holga, and film, and one of these close-up filters. And I've done a lot of like food and vegetables and fruits and things like that. So I thought, well, to me, food is a ritual, right? So this is this one that I did. Now it's kind of interesting because usually with the Goyu paper, once it has encaustic, I try to put something white behind it. But since this was single sheet, I didn't know exactly what was appropriate. But I think these are okay even as they are. If somebody took it home and wanted to put like a a little piece of white paper in between here. Let me see if I can show you with this here. Like if I take this piece of white paper and stick it in between these sheets, you can see how much difference that makes. It really makes the image pop. But since this is supposed to be a single sheet, and that's the way it's supposed to be fair for everybody to do it, I'm going to leave it as it is. It's kind of interesting. It's a little bit dark, but I find it, I don't know, it's kind of interesting that way. And then of course, when you set it up, you have all the translucency through the paper, and you kind of get, you know, both images on there at once. So it makes it kind of interesting. So those are the two I've done so far for this show. I'm not sure what I'm going to charge for them. I don't, probably 20, because I don't think 75 really isn't appropriate. They're really kind of worth someplace between 20 and 75 because they were kind of a lot of work. I may talk to somebody about that. And I might do some more like this. And I'm going to think about the imagery and how it comes through from page to page and kind of consider that in doing another one, because it works. It seems to work really well to go ahead and fold it, and then I dipped it in the encaustic, and I'm going to let both of these just set out for a while and really, you know, kind of harden so they're not, you know, they're a little bit, just a tiny bit sticky right now. But I thought I'd share that with anybody that is interested in doing this. It's a good way to sell some art before the holidays, just maybe art that you can get out without like a huge amount of effort, and they do seem to sell well there. I sold 1 out of 3. I mean, it would have been nice to have sold more, but I was just kind of my efforts were a little bit awkward, I think, last time. I think I'm kind of getting more of a sense of what the deal is with it now. So I will put the link for this little show in the down bar, and if anybody else is interested in doing that, go for it. All right, that's all. Bye.